Okay, hello people, this is Mephisto and this is the third episode of a talk with Pokemon YouTubers, and today my guest is the acoustic kind, a guy with a really nice channel, and he has a lot of interesting series on his channel, so I decided to interview him, and I think it will be pretty useful for other people. So hello, Scott.
Hey there, Mephisto. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay, and what about you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. What can I answer for you?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions for you. And so the acoustic kind, the words in this name are pretty easy, but what is the logic behind this combination of words, and what do they mean together?
That is a great question. I actually made my YouTube back in 2008, even though I didn't really actively upload content until early last year, mid last year, like April or May. I was kind of a lurker, and I didn't really put any thought into the name. I really like acoustic music. Um, so I just was thinking to myself, I think it asked me like a question, like a security question, like what kind of music do you like or something like that. And I was
Hmm.
like, acoustic kind of music. So I just like wrote that or
That's
something.
pretty interesting, yeah. And you always call yourself Pinobi, and what does that mean?
Ah, yes, Pinobi. That has basically been my internet handle for a lot of different things, like my anime list, which is an anime recording website. Pretty much any forum that you see me on, Cerebi, even though I don't really use that. Pretty much anywhere you go, if you see Pinobi, that should be me. And that pretty much means pwn, like to own somebody, pwn. And then shinobi, which means like exiled ninja in Japanese or something like that. I used to be like a Naruto.
Oh, okay. And how did you start playing Pokemon, and what was your first game and game console?
Okay. I first started back when I was, I think, 8 years old. I was living in Los Angeles or San Diego, California, and my mom bought me like a Game Boy Color with Pokemon Red, and I remember my first starter was Bulbasaur, and it all started from there.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much how everybody, yeah. And how did you get the idea to open your own channel on YouTube? And maybe was it a certain YouTuber who inspired you, or
Okay. Well, I mean, I originally made my channel, I guess for like lurking, so I could like videos and things like that. But then when I started uploading content, I actually started with Yu-Gi-Oh because I actually play Yu-Gi-Oh fairly competitively. I'm on a Yu-Gi-Oh team and things like that.
Mhm.
So I started uploading some deck list videos for my team so I could host them on my team's Yu-Gi-Oh website. So it wasn't even actually about my channel at the time. But then somewhere around April or May, I really got into Pokemon. I wasn't exactly sure how it happened. I was just kind of on YouTube, and I actually came across MTG Xerxes.
Mhm.
And MTG Xerxes and Xenon 3120 are actually the two people that probably really inspired me the most, and that's kind of where I started learning and picking up the game.
Mhm. And can you remember who was your first friend back then? It can be a Yu-Gi-Oh player, like, or maybe a Pokemon player.
Um, yeah, like I said, I mostly did Yu-Gi-Oh to upload it on YouTube so I could like host it here and put it on my team's website. So I didn't actually like associate with people at the time. So my first real friends, I remember there's a YouTuber, he's a Pokemon YouTuber that goes by the name Jay Jirachi. And I remember when I had like less than 20 subscribers, he like invited me to his tournament. And he only had like 60 subscribers or some other really low number. But to me, that seemed like a lot at the time because I was like, nobody. And I've met, a lot of other great people since then. Some of my friends that I've made since I had a really low sub count. Payopa, there's a YouTuber by the name Payopa. He
Yeah, I
has
know.
like 1,600, 1,800 subscribers. Chuckles 22, he had like a little over 1,000 subscribers.
Mhm.
Those were some people that I thought were like big, to me because I had just started. They were some of my
Yeah.
first YouTube friends, I'd say.
Okay. And do you remember your score of the first ever Wi-Fi battle?
The score of my first Wi-Fi battle, I don't remember that to be honest. I started out like, oh my god, I'm such a noob. I started on Poke community forums and
Uh-huh.
I had like a trading thread. It was actually pretty cool, but I did not know about Pokesaving. I still remember to this day watching like MTG Xerxes videos, and he'd be like, "Oh, I guess it was a speed tie," and I'm like, "Wow, both people had the same speed IVs. That's so crazy." Like I didn't even think about Pokesaving and stuff, so no, I don't remember what the score was, but I actually surprisingly started off like I picked up the game fairly quick. I don't think there was like ever a period of time where I just got like raffle stomped.
Hmm. Okay. And can you name three current favorite Pokemon YouTubers of yourself?
Three of my favorite Pokemon YouTubers, sure. I would still say Xenon3120 is one of my favorites. He's the person that really made me have an appreciation for the lower tiers. Because as you know, most people know, anyone that knows me knows I really love the NU tier. The Flaming Spade is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon YouTubers, just because he always has like nifty things. Like he just posted like a free fall glitch. I don't really play as much 5th gen, so I had never heard of that, so that was cool. He like had the Aaron sweep and things like that.
Yeah.
Let's see, another favorite. I would actually say Quandarin66. I really like his unique narrating style. I'd say those are a few. I mean, I really love the Pokemon community. There's a lot of really great people. I mean, you know, Hayden and DMAC for making Mosh Pit, and Josh for doing Battle for Charity, you for doing this, and Global Pokemon League with BioLizard 1, and there's so many really great people.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And what is the aim of your channel and your YouTube work? It can be either earning money or maybe are you just doing this for entertaining people?
I would definitely say that I do it for the purpose of just like entertainment, and I really like making videos. I like having a collection of like the work I've done. It'd be cool, you know, in like 5-10 years, I come back and I see my channel still intact and I have all my videos cataloged. I'm like a really touch and go kind of person with hobbies. I have a lot of different hobbies, so my channel's not just Pokemon, and I like to, you know, have a record of like all the like little things I was into and stuff.
Yeah. And maybe a lot of people will be curious, but what did you get for Christmas?
What did I get for Christmas? That's actually not too interesting. Let's see. I got a lot of money. I'm older. I'm 21. And you know, at this age, you kind of just sort of mostly get money. I got a Lego alarm clock actually from my grandparents because I really love Lego, and I don't know why they got me that, but it's actually really awesome as hell.
Okay. And the final probably question will be, can you give some suggestions to people who want to start their own channel, but they don't know what to begin with?
Some advice to people that are wanting to start out here on YouTube, or maybe people that started out and are still really like early on. I would say some important things is video quality. I see a lot of people that like start off and like they're trying to get big or whatever, and they don't record with like an Ace card or R4 and stuff like that. I mean, not everyone has to do that. I mean, people like MTG Xerxes and stuff have really good narrating quality, and they've been able to get around it. I've seen a lot of Dangerous 36M's videos where he doesn't use an Ace card and it's still really good. I think a lot of people need to like talk about the battle more. A lot of people also make their battles really slow, so maybe like speed up the battle to like get rid of awkward pauses.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some advices I'd give. Outreach is really important, so try to get yourself out there.
Yeah, okay. Thanks a lot, Scott. Acoustic Kind joined me today, and be sure to go to his channel because he has a lot of really cool series on his own channel. So, and I think that's it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye, everybody.
See you guys.